Well, hi there folks, it's Matt Hayson here looking at this week's property market, and welcome to winter. Now this is traditionally the time of year when we tend to see fewer sellers bringing their home onto the market, but as we all know, there's already been a bit of a winter chill in the volume of listings available so far this year, and that's been absolutely fueling buyer demand and price growth as supply and demand has been firmly in favour of sellers. Now as we close off May, the auction clearance rate last week came through at just over 60% according to SQM research, and property prices here in Sydney, they are up 4.5% since the end of summer. Now 1.8% of that growth was experienced in May. That's the fastest rate of growth since September 2021, and we can see that price growth has been accelerating month on month over the last several months. While the sales market is performing very well, this comes despite some serious economic headwinds which are quite evident, starting with inflation. Yesterday it came through higher than expected, sitting at 6.8%. Now this will be quite a concern for the RBA and likely paves the way for them to look at lifting the cash rate next week from 3.85% to 4.1%. We know that the RBA boss, Governor Philip Lowe, has already been briefing MPs and warning them that the cash rate will go higher and it's going to remain that way for longer. Well, this comes amidst that we know that the mortgage cliff is here, where many of these cheaper fixed rate loans are going to be rolling off into the variable space. That's billions of dollars worth of loans where these mortgage holders are going to be paying up to 150% or even more on their monthly repayments. In fact, by the end of this year, 50% of these cheaper loans will roll off, and that represents 17% of all mortgage holders. We also know that banks are removing all incentives for borrowers as the war to win over customers is starting to dissipate. And the Treasury boss, Stephen Kennedy, has warned all Australians to brace themselves for a challenging transition as this economy cools off. And then finally this week, the ANZ Consumer Confidence Survey has dropped 1.1% in May as the cost of living bites down on households. This is the lowest monthly average the ANZ Consumer Confidence Survey has seen since December 1990. So we're moving into uncharted territory here for the property market and also the economy, and it's going to be very interesting now to see whether or not these winter months tighten up listings even further. We'll be keeping a very close eye on all of it. Thanks so much for watching. Look forward to seeing you out and about, and I'll catch you all next week.